In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to insert viewports in AutoCAD 2026 layouts. We'll start by moving from model space to paper space. Click a layout tab at the bottom. Layout tabs open paper space where you arrange sheets for plotting. Before placing a viewport, set the page. Right-click the layout tab, choose Page Setup Manager, select the current layout and click Modify. Choose Printer or Plotter, paper size and orientation. Make sure the paper size matches the sheet. Watch the printable area. Pick landscape or portrait to match your title block or content, and verify the device you'll actually use for plotting to avoid scale surprises later. Click OK to confirm settings. Now let's insert a viewport. On the Layout tab, click Rectangular Viewport. Alternatively, type MView, press Enter and choose New. AutoCAD is waiting for corners. Define the viewport boundary by clicking to place the first corner, then the opposite corner to frame a rectangle. And this rectangle becomes your window into model space. If you plan to include a title block or notes, leave room around the edges. If the frame isn't perfect, don't worry. You can select the viewport and use the blue grips to stretch or reposition it on the sheet without changing the model geometry. To control what you see inside, double-click within the viewport to make it active. You're now temporarily in model space through that window. Use your mouse wheel to zoom and hold the wheel to pan until the desired area is visible. When you're close, set an exact scale using the viewport scale drop down on the status bar. Pick a standard scale that matches your drawing units. After you set the scale, resist the urge to zoom with the mouse because that would change the scale. If you need to adjust position without changing scale, use pan only. Once the view is set, lock it so it doesn't shift accidentally. Click the viewport frame to select it, then on the status bar, click the lock, unlock icon to turn it on. If you prefer the properties palette with the viewport selected, set display locked to yes. Locking preserves both the zoom factor and the scale, which is essential for consistent plotting. At this point, your layout is configured. Save your work so the page setup, viewport, and locked scale are stored. Use the save command or your usual shortcut. That's it. You switched to a layout, set up the page, created a rectangular viewport, defined its boundary, adjusted the view and scale, locked the viewport, and saved. Repeat the viewport process if you need additional windows on the same sheet. Thanks for watching and happy drafting.